Hello, welcome again to the Management Channel. In this lecture, we're going to take a look at quality operations in manufacturing. So, first of all, there's some terms we need to comprehend. What is time-based competition? The use of strategies to increase the speed with which an organization goes from creativity of the product to delivery to the customer. Operations is the function concerned with transforming resource inputs or raw materials into product outputs. There are three types of products. Tangible, those goods are computers, automobiles, books, and any physical item. Intangible are services, dry cleaning, haircuts, etc. Lawn care. Mixed are goods and services, airlines. And Sears. Sears, for instance, is a retail outlet, and they have companies make things for them under a certain brand that Sears only sold, for instance, Craftsman Tools. Three levels of customer involvement. Made to stock, producing products with a common design in price and in the anticipation of customer demand, but there's a low level of customer involvement. Assemble to order is producing a standard product with some customized features or a moderate level of customer involvement. And then made to order operations are producing products after you get an order from a customer, and there's a high level of customer involvement there. So take a look at your company. What is your company's classification? So is the level of customer involvement highest with made to stock, assemble to order, or make to order operations? Which one and why? Make to order operations are carried out only after you've received an order from the customer. Therefore, it has the highest level of customer involvement. Can a standard made to stock product, such as soda, also be made to order? If so, how? It's being done by changing repetitive process operation outputs to batch process operation outputs. For example, you can now have your name or initials put on M&M candy or on Nike sneakers. Operations flexibility is the amount of variety in the products an operation produces, which in turn determines whether the products are produced continuously, repetitively, in batches, or individually in different volume amounts and varieties. Continuous process operations, what is it? Producing outputs not in discrete units. For instance, your natural gas, electricity, and chemicals are produced all in one great big continuous process. Repetitive process operations, producing outputs in assembly line structure, consumer goods, car wash, automotive assembly plant, using standardized tasks. Batch process, producing various outputs with the same resources, same machines and people, but in a family of parts like car mirrors, screws, nails, and similar products that have different sizes, different lengths, and different characteristics. Individual process operations are producing outputs to a customer specification. They're like a job shop. Retail and service organizations, they are made to order items. Project process is producing outputs in low volume, higher variety goods or services. For instance, a consultant or construction. They are one-time only goods. What is your company's operations method? Which type of process operation is the most flexible and the least flexible? Individual process operations are the most flexible, and continuous process operations, such as producing gas and electricity, are least flexible. Which type of process operation is most commonly used by both retailers and service organizations? The individual process operation. All right, so managing manufacturing technology, automation. using machines to perform work, and you're seeing that more and more today. Computer-assisted manufacturing. First of all, there's CAD, or computer-assisted design, a computer used to help design parts and complete design goods with particular specifications. Computer-aided manufacturing, or CAM, can be used to quickly produce a desired product, assisting other machines in the production. Computer-integrated manufacturing, however, links both CAD and CAM to adjust the machine placements and settings automatically. It's a management control system. So you have automation, computer-assisted manufacturing, CAD, CAM, and SIM, computer-integrated manufacturing. Facilities, the physical resources used in the operation process, buildings, machines, furniture, fixtures, and so forth. And there are 4 basic types. Using a product layout. For made to stock or assemble to order, relatively inflexible and a very much repetitive process, or a continuous process operation. A process layout, however, is for make to order, flexible individual process operations, or for labor or balanced intensive operations. A cellular layout is for made to stock or assemble to order, relatively flexible batch operations, and a balanced intensity. Fixed position layout for make to order or assemble to order, flexible project process operations, and also has a balanced intensity. Which kind of facility does your company utilize? So, routing products through departments and batches facilitates utilization and efficiency, but it causes large pools of inventory and working capital to accumulate, and it forces non-value adding move, wait, queue times, and so forth to occur. So if you study this diagram, you can see how things move. They may take product out to a particular station today, let it get processed, and then return it back to the work in process stockroom until it's time to move it to the next step. It's very cumbersome. And now we're going to take a look at a typical flow in an MRB batch manufacturing process. So we have scheduling, routing, work order, go over to the staging area, produces a quantity, goes over to staging area mass, work order is processed. And if you watch this diagram, you can see that it flows all over the place. It's not very efficient. And honestly, in some manufacturing processes, they lose track of where inventory is because of this type of procedure. So when you look at this spaghetti chart, as we call it, it's very confusing and it's difficult to maintain a consistent knowledge of where everything is in the process. Lean manufacturing model, however, is one continuous flow from input to output. Raw materials, they stage the separate machinery required to produce a product in one line so that it moves from raw materials through the process down to inspection and out the door to the customer. A facility layout, you'll notice a lot of loading docks, different lines, high-tech, premium line, e-machine, large warehouse to keep all this product. Again, cumbersome, but better than the last example. In a line layout with lean, everything travels in one direction, so it moves along this path here, rework if necessary, and then out for quality inspection. And to figure this process, we use a term called takt time. Lean manufacturing, straight line, U-shaped line, Traditional method is this way. The new U-shaped method has everything going in one direction. So you can see different examples here. Material flow, why it's bad. Material flow to the right, a better operation because operators can trade elements of work. Bad operations on the second example, where the operators are both completely separated from each other. Better operation is where the two of the workers can work closer together to help each other out. And a straight line is difficult to balance, but the U line helps you balance it more efficiently. So lean emphasizes the U lines. Now let's take a look at capacity planning. What is that? It's the amount of products an organization can produce within a given different period of time. How much they can produce daily, weekly, monthly, annually, using a set amount of resources, that is, machines, people, raw materials, etc. Why is this important? It ensures you meet your customer demand while not having overstock and excess inventory. And increasing capacity may give you larger market share. However, overcapacity will tie up a lot of your capital. What's the purpose of doing scheduling? The process of listing activities that must be performed to accomplish an objective. The activities are listed in sequence along with the time needed to complete each one of those tasks. Routing is the path and sequence of the transformation of a product from the raw materials down the line into an output. Priority scheduling is a continuous evaluation and reordering of the sequence in which products will be produced. There are different methods: first come, first served, producing the earliest due date, or produced by the shortest operating time. A planning sheet states an objective and lists a sequence of activities required to meet the objective, when each activity should begin and end, and who will complete each activity. I'll leave this here for a moment for you to review. You can pause if you'd like to. So that ends quality layout. Hope you'll visit the other quality topics and be sure to look for the project management lecture, which defines how project management works. Have a wonderful day.